Europe basketball prepared me a lot for NBA. I mean, it's basically almost everything that I played in Europe prepared me for NBA. I think I needed to grow, not just a little bit, a lot. You know, it's way different basketball, the best players in the world, so I think he needed to grow a lot.
Luka is one of my favorite players in the NBA today. From the simple fact of the way I play the game is exactly how I love the way he plays the game. Team first, gets his guys involved. If you challenge me to score, I'm gonna score. And at the same time, I'm gonna score, and also with the same time, I'm gonna keep my guys involved. But I play for the team, and I'm gonna play with a sense of joy.
Well, I mean, I think it's a culmination of playing in the EuroLeague at such an early age, playing that style of basketball where you got the ball out top all game. It's a slower paced game, and he controls it a lot. I mean, he's the main ball handler. You know, and they run pretty much one play the whole game, which is a pick and roll for him, and then he just creates. And, you know, so it's unpredictable sometimes. He's such a great passer that he'll get into the lane and throw a dime, you know. After he, you know, goes up for a shot, he might throw a dime, you know. So he's unique in how they use him. You know, they feature him every possession. So they built that program for him the second he got there, and they made sure he was able to be the best version of himself every day. So sky's the limit. He's going to continue to do this for the next decade or plus.
I think it's, you know, it's just in awe of to see a young player like that. And it, you know, we sit here every night, and we're lucky, and I've said this before, we can't take him for granted. And again, people get their money's worth when they come to watch him play. He puts on a show, but he's all about winning. He believes he can win every night, and as a teammate and as a coach, that's who you want in that locker room.
But he's a smart player. He's definitely one of the smartest players that I've seen.
Luka?
Yeah, Luka had a first big year. I mean, when I was thinking about how I would guard him when I was in my prime, I was thinking about it, and it would have been really difficult because his release and his patience, and he got a big body, and he can score with not a lot of space. I would have had to been on my A game. I was watching this game, and I always see how I'm gonna play against LeBron, how would I play against Durant, how would I play against like Tatum, or you know, these good guys. I'm always like envisioning that, and you know, it would have. I don't know if it would have been as easy as I would have liked.
Luka is, you know, if I'm taking one player now for the, you know, future, it's Luka Doncic. I think he's the best player in the NBA. I think with what he's done at his age is incredible, right? And it's when you see him, I never got a chance to play against him, but I've been around him. He's huge, and he can't be sped up. Whether you put a Patrick Beverley on him or a Kawhi Leonard, he does what he wants. He gets where he wants. He holds him off in the pick and roll. He's got the ISO step back three. He's a willing passer. They've done a great job putting shooters and lob threats around him that make him even better. And yeah, I think when you look at his body, you're like, you know, he's a little pudgy. He's a kid. And so imagine him on a meal plan in the weight room. He's doing this without any of that. So I mean, I think he's spectacular. I think he's destined for greatness, and I think he's the best player in the NBA.
He's already extremely savvy as a player, which I wasn't. He seems like he's been playing pro since he's 10 years old. The way he pretty much has, the way just he carries himself in those scrimmages. He wants the ball. He wants to make decisions with the ball. He's a great passer for his size and for his age. And
again, he's so competitive. He's going to will his team, and you saw that, you know, tonight. I don't think he gets tired when he's competing. Now, when it comes to practice, the
guy just always is at his own pace. And so, I'm sure you had heard all the doubters and people talking about his game who really didn't know much about him. And he's made himself known for sure. So it's fun to watch in terms of the future of the league. Talented guys all across the board.
I love everything about his game, love everything about him. The way he plays the game reminds me of the way I play the game. Triple threats, we rebound, we pass, which is the #1 thing on our mind, trying to keep our teammates engaged and keep our teammates feeling good out on the floor, keeping our teammates in rhythm. And we'll put 40 on you too if you disrespect us.
He told us prior to the game, he said, I won't compare myself to LeBron, but he was the man I watched. So can you describe that just brief exchange with him and how good he was tonight?
I mean, you never know who you can inspire, along your path, and you hope that you can inspire the next generation. And for me, by me playing the game the right way, always getting my teammates involved and playing for the purity of the game, I was able to inspire a kid that wasn't even in America. And that's pretty special. And obviously we see what he's capable of doing. His ability to make plays not only for himself, for his teammates, to rebound and just play for the pure love of the game. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Luka's numbers are annoying.
Right.
Like, his numbers are absurd.
It was an experience for sure. Just seeing how under control, how poised he is. He just always looks, like he's just out there kind of just chilling. But, he's making shots, making crazy passes. So, watching a player like that and playing against him was fun.
He's really smart. He sees the game 2-3 steps ahead of him. And, he's a willing passer. He can score, but he's going to get involved everybody else. So I think that's a unique thing to have, because you can score, but you want to take care of your guys first, and then it opens up for him, and then he does what he does. So.
The thing about Luka is, man, his size, his deception. I don't know when he's going to pass or shoot. So it's the cat and the mouse game that you're playing with these bigs at all time. And he's so big and slow and methodical with his pivots. And so to me, it's his deception of if he's going to shoot or pass. We know the step back, we know the handle, and we know he's a great passer. But I personally, as a coach, when we're trying to guard him in practice, hey, listen, stay between him and the basket, be ready to X out if he passes it. And I don't even know, because it's so last minute of his deception, man. So his variety of shot making and him be able to shoot the ball from the paint, of floaters, one leg, is such at a high level, man. That's what makes him so unique.
The thing I like the most is his basketball IQ. He cares about making players around him better. Most guys are so worried about making themselves better at that age and at that stage. But again, this guy's been playing professional since he was 13.
First of all, he plays with a great joy. I love that. I love guys. He's ferocious, yet he has a joy about him when he plays, and I think that spills over to the team. And he's just so advanced, in the way he plays. It's not just his scoring, it's his passing. It's everything. And so the sky's the limit for him,
When Luka was going through his contract negotiations with Nike, and you saw him at one point, he was wearing Jordans. He started wearing the other brands.
Other brands, you don't even say.
Yeah, I don't say the other brands.
Good at that.
He was wearing the other brands on his feet during practices in Notion. I wanted to begin Team LeBron and have Luka as my first signing with Nike.
Oh, wow.
This is what I wanted. And I don't believe that my guys at Nike was ready for that. And obviously they were not, because he ended up going to Jordan.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if Luka knows this. I wanted Luka to be the first signee of Team LeBron when he was going through his situation. And it didn't happen. He's still under the same umbrella of Nikes with Jordan, but I wanted him to be, and that's how much I believed in him. Yeah. And it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna haunt me a little bit.
It's gonna haunt you.
But I wanted him to be my guy. I wanted him to be my first guy, because I just love what he stands for. I love everything about him, both on the court and off the court. He's just a great guy.
And I can say that